Hello everyone, this is Carl with Techpedition. I am bringing you a quick, short, it's redundant, video review of the 3M Micro Professional Projector. These are the items that you get with this. That is the box that come in, very generic box. Just a basic white box, which you see below, with your styrofoam positions for everything. And what you get here is actually a sleeve, which actually is what slid over the box. So they didn't really even, waste their time printing, on the box. They just made the sleeve, did a basic white box, slid it in there. It's from 3M. But I guess I've read that 3M's micro projector technology is actually being used in the other micro projector. So I guess that makes sense. They probably didn't initially decide to market this item as an individual product itself, but mostly as technology for everyone else. But that's it right there. Yes, that's right, it is as small as you think. And to give you a comparison of its size, I've had here my HTC Touch Pro cell phone. Size is almost identical. It's just a little bigger than my phone. But that way, it's my phone looks bigger now. Thickness, my phone's probably the same thickness, but hey, it fits in your pocket. One thing I definitely want to debunk now is many websites, especially the Systemax sites, Tiger Direct, CompUSA, and Circuit City, are advertising this as a 720p projector. That is incorrect. This projector's native resolution is 640 by 480. It supports those high resolutions, such as XGA, WXGA, etc. So you can put nearly any input signal into this item, and it will still display it, with no problem. It comes with a battery. The entire item actually feels very good. The silver you see there is probably the only part that's not metal. That's all plastic. You have your focus wheel here. You got your lens there. Your on and off switch here. Your battery compartment there, as well as your tripod mount. Battery gives you about 1 hour, 60 minutes of battery life. It doesn't get that hot, so it doesn't need a fan. On this side, you have just additional vents, as well as your AC adapter. I'm not sure if you can see that there. Probably shows up a little better. And on the back here, you have a mini VGA, which it comes with the cable for that. That gives you your VGA connection to your other computers, and your basic composite out RCA. Your yellow cable with a 3.5mm jack on the other end. Battery cover, basic plastic, locks in very securely. I'm not sure why they have a screw. There's no point in replacing the screw. I haven't replaced the screw. Actually, I've lost the screw. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Pretty bright. Probably screwing with the camera doing that, but it's bright enough. It's picking up blue and red. So it's probably the 3M that is projecting. I'm in my kitchen with the lights on, so you're gonna get an idea of how dim it sort of is. But let's see. Let's hit one of the lights. That's a little better. I actually need to. It's actually not my camera. I need to focus the projector. There. It's a little sharper. I'm not seeing any video to it right now. I'll come back later with a video sample. But small item. You get this. Let me show you the other peripherals that you receive. Also, you get there you are, your RCA jack with the 3.5mm plug. I hope this video doesn't come out too dark. You really need better lighting in here. Let's hit that switch back. There, that's better. There's your 3.5mm mono cable, RCA jack, yellow. Here's your AC adapter. It pretty much uses 5 volt. So another little thing I've noticed, if you have, say, one of those cheap laptop cooling station pads that uses a USB to a connector such as this for 5 volts that power the little fans, that cable actually will function perfectly with this projector. So if you want, you could use that cable, and thus you don't even need an external power supply, because then it can draw power from your USB. Now you also have your, I think they're called your RCA Coupler, female to female in. As you can tell, men came up with the names for these cables and connectors. Comes with that. And here's your mini VGA. Basic male VGA in there, and a male mini VGA cable here. And your assorted booklets, instruction manuals, things you shouldn't do, such as actually recommending that you do not use that cable I was recommending. Two things I definitely want to recommend. If you get this item, definitely get you a Vga extension cable. This thing is entirely too short. I think this is maybe 3 feet. 1 foot. My measurements are off. But get you a Vga extension cable. Also, you might want to get you a small little mini tripod, such as this. I recommend getting something better. This is extremely crappy tripod that I got one time with an old digital camera, but hey, it works good for sitting on the table and getting some good angles. What else can I say about the item? Don't doubt its 640 by 480 resolution. If you think about it, if you have a portable device in your pocket, 9 times out of 10, it's only 320 by 240 or even less. My HTC Touch Pro has a resolution of 640 by 480 and actually supports video out. So it's kind of what this what this projector is looking forward working with. I guess another negative is, well, I guess I wouldn't call it a negative. One thing everyone needs to understand is this is a portable projector, very small, $199. You could barely get a regular projector for that price. 10 lumens is the brightness it's estimating. As you've seen here, in a room with moderate lighting, you can get a decent signal. You can get a decent picture. It says it goes up to 50 inches. I'm pretty sure that's probably because of the focus. After you get so far back, the focus wheel locks and you can't turn it any further. Thus, you get an image something like that you can't improve. But I've read online that some guys have removed this outer casing, thus getting 100% freedom with the focus wheel. Because pretty much all the focus wheel is doing is moving that outer lens closer and farther away from, I'm guessing, the display apparatus or whatever on the inside. The LCS, liquid crystal on silicon, is what it's using. It's not using the DLP Texas Instruments technology, which I think these LCOS, don't quote me on this, is probably what 3M is marketing, because I hear this, like I said before earlier, this 3M projector technology will be in many newer projectors. As everyone expects, I've also seen some phones with this item with minimum projectors, pocket projectors in them. So at this size, given the time, I would say we will probably see possibly a console with something like this in it. But I would wait. I would give 20 years before that happened. Or I wouldn't say 20 years, 2 more console generations. Well, that's actually about it. That's about all I have to say about this item. Just remember that, it's $199. It's a portable projector. You can't expect to get 100% projector accuracy with this item. But it's definitely a toy. But hey, it could be, a business partner to the thing. If you travel a lot, if you're going to be in little offices, you need to display something on your phone or MP3 player. One thing I can definitely say, it works great in a windowless bathroom with white walls. You can shine it on the ceiling, on the wall while you're sitting on the throne, and keep yourself entertained. Alright, I'm going to come to you with another video later showing you some video demonstrations. I'm going to compare it to my original projector so I guess you guys can see a difference of the brightness. But definitely, don't compare it, don't, relate it to my real projector, my full-size projector, because, they can't compete. They're both 2 different markets. I want to thank you for watching, and the next video will be coming up shortly.